Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 13, Kshetra or Kshetragya. Part 2. Nature and the Almighty are both eternal. Attachment, envy, and everything born out of the three gunas, attributes, are in fact born of nature. Nature is responsible for creation of Kriya, that is sky, air, fire, water and earth. Karya also includes speech, touch, body, taste and smell. Nature is also responsible for creation of karam, that is intelligence, ego, mind, kshetra, skin, tongue, eyes, hands, feet, and other human organs. The living being, through all these, is responsible to endure joys and sorrows. The human beings present in this nature enjoy material objects and articles full of the three gunas created by nature. And the proximity of these gunas is responsible for his soul to take birth and appear as a good or a bad living being. The soul present in the body is in fact a reflection of God Himself. He, as a witness, watches over whatever the human being does. He is the best advisor. He is the supreme owner of all. He is known as the Supreme Soul. The person who understands the Almighty and nature with all its core attributes, even though he carries out and performs his duty, he is never born again. Many people, by meditating with pure intelligence, see the Almighty in their own heart. Many others see Him through Jnana Yoga and Karma Yoga, or, in other words, attain Him. However, apart from these, there are other people of low intelligence who do not understand all this, but who listen to the wise and accordingly worship Him. Undoubtedly, these people who follow the advice of the wise also achieve the Almighty. Arjun, all the living beings born out of Yavan mantra are born out of the union of Kshetra and Kshetragya. This is a fact which you must clearly understand. The person who at the time of his end sees or realizes the presence of the eternal Almighty in all living beings, understands the Almighty and His indestructible nature, he holds the correct perception. The person who observes similarity in all human beings or living beings due to the presence of Almighty in all beings is observing things in the proper perspective. And the person who realizes that all actions are in fact the result of the manifestations of nature and sees the soul of anyone is not the doer, sees things correctly. The moment a person is able to watch the different moods of all human beings present within the all-pervading Almighty and considers all living beings only to be the extension of His presence, at that moment he realizes and attains the all-pervading Almighty. Arjun, the eternal Almighty being Anadi and Nirguna, even though present in the body, does not carry out any work and is not attached in any manner. Just like the entire sky is formless and therefore unaffected, similarly Atman in the body, being without any attributes, does not get affected by this body's doing or gunas. Arjun, just as the only one sun enlightens the entire universe, similarly, one Atman enlightens the entire body. The difference between Kshetra and Kshetragya is understood by people who also understand the freedom of performance from nature with their eyes on wisdom. These sages attain and achieve the Prime Lord Almighty. Thus spoke Lord Krishna to Arjuna.